So as the continuation of the English majorship review, so let's have item number 61. Okay, so what you said does not hold water with me. What does the statement mean? A, believable. B, unbelievable. C, understandable. D, unimportant. Okay, so unbelievable, letter B is the answer. All right. So hold water. If an argument does not hold water, it does not seem to be reasonable or to be in accordance with the facts. In short, it is not true. The closest answer is unbelievable. Okay. So difficult or impossible to believe. Normally, people don't believe things that are not true, while the believable or letter A, antonym of unbelievable, while letter C, understandable, can be comprehended. Another meaning of it is to accept as a fact or truth deviating from the meaning of does not hold water. For letter D, unimportant, lacking in importance, but not lacking in truth. So the best answer is the word unbelievable. All right. So next, number 62. How can the following be interpreted? I am used to the same tales. Okay. A, it is very original. B, it is news. C, there was a misconception or miscommunication. D, there is nothing new in the story. Okay, so the answer for this item is letter D. There is nothing new in the story. So when someone is used to already in doing something, it means has become familiar to him or her over the course of time. And when something is familiar, it is not new or strange to him anymore. Hence, the closest answer is D. There is nothing new in the story. Okay, there is nothing new in the story. For the choices A, B, and C, for letter A, it is very original. Would get a different reaction from others, perhaps admiration, but not familiarity. For letter B, it is news. News are usually new and updated. C, there was a miscommunication deviates from the meaning of the sentence. For item number 63, the principal claims she was kept in the dark in the situation the school is facing. What does the statement mean? A, he understood the situation. B, she doesn't know the situation. C, she failed to understand the situation. Letter D, she cannot understand the situation. All right. So the answer for this item is letter B. She doesn't know the situation. All right. So keep in the dark, uninformed, a state of ignorance. When someone is uninformed, it only means that she doesn't know the situation because she was not informed. All right, so the answer for this item is letter B. She doesn't know the situation. For item number 64, what is the theme of the following quote? Nothing that happens in this world ever happens by chance. It is all part of a grand design. A, luck. B, destiny. C, ambition. D, dream. Okay, destiny. So the answer for item number 64 is destiny, letter B. So for letter A, luck, the things that happen to a person because of chance. While letter B, our answer is a power that is believed to control what happens in the future. And ambition, a particular goal or aim. D, dream, something that you have wanted very much to do, be, or have. In the sample passage, there is no hint about ambition or dream. On the other hand, luck is related to chance, but in the passage, nothing happens by chance. So we are left with the best answer, which is destiny, where the future is controlled. The line that supports that is, it is all part of the design or grand design. So our answer for this item is letter B, destiny. All right. So number 65. In the road not taken by Robert Frost, use the line, and my little horse must think it queer. Which of the following figures of speech is used by the poet? A. Metaphor. B. Simile. D. Hyperbole. D. Personification. In the road not taken by Robert Frost, use the line, and my little horse must think it queer. All right, so it is personification, letter D. So personification, it is the figures of speech in which a thing, an idea, or an animal is given the human qualities. So the ability of the horse to think qualifies as a personification because the poet gave a human characteristic or ability to a human or non-human, which is the horse. And for letter A, metaphor, it is an expression that describes a person or object by referring to something that is considered to possess similar characteristics. No, as, or like, you are the sun. And simile, figures or figure of speech comparing two unlike things that is often introduced by like or as. Example, cheeks like roses. And for the hyperbole, an expression which uses exaggeration for the sake of emphasis. I have a million things to do. All right. So let's have item number 66. Okay. So which of the following has no structural errors? A. She and I are classmates. Ourselves are friends. B. Mary and Angie are talking on the phone. They are friends. Letter C. Ginny and Tissy are cousins. Themselves are very close. D. The three girls knew each other from high school. Themselves are acquaintances. Okay, so which of the following has no structural errors? All right, so letter B, Mary and Angie are talking on the phone. They are friends. All right. So subject pronouns, subject of a verb or sentence. Example here is he is my friend. And for the reflexive pronouns, refer to the subject forms of a personal pronouns. We have here an example. We didn't decorate it ourselves. So for the subject pronouns, I, and it become myself for the reflexive pronoun. He, himself, she, herself, it itself, you is a singular, and it becomes reflexive yourself for the reflexive pronouns. You is a plural, yourselves, they, themselves, one, oneself, and we is for ourselves. Okay, so A and C are reflexive pronouns. They are not parallel with what is as of the sentence, which is a subject pronoun. The only subject pronoun is the word they. So this is our right answer. On the other hand, there is no word such as they, themselves. All right. So let's proceed to item number 67. Which of those capitalized words does not belong to the group in terms of sound? A. Blessed me and my family. B. The mess is extraordinary. C. To express on the issue is a wise action. D. She carries her baby on the shoulder. Okay, so the answer for this item is letter D. She carries her baby on her shoulder. All right, so A, blessed, B, mess, C, express. The following options all have short E vowel sound, while D, carries, has a long E vowel sound. Okay, so let's have number 68. She isn't joining the game. Is she? B, isn't she? C, does she? And D, aren't she? Okay, so she isn't joining the game. Is she? So the given sentence is an example of a question tag. So the rules on question tag, positive or a negative. If the main part of the sentence is positive, the question tag is negative. And if the main part of the sentence is negative, the question tag is positive. Example, he is a doctor, isn't he? Is a positive or isn't negative. Next is he isn't a doctor, is he? So isn't negative is a positive. So the answer for this item is letter A, is she. So number 69, foreign factories have begun to automate their manufacturing by using robots. What does the word automate mean? A, create cheap products. B, operate through machines. C, operate through human products. D, create automatic products. Okay, so it means that letter B, operate through machines. Okay, so this is our keywords using robots. Okay, automate, according to Merriam-Webster's dictionary, is to run or operate something, such as a factory or system, by using machines, computers, etc., instead of people to do the work. The closest answer is letter B, operate through machines. Number 70, Margot's comments are generally not nebulous, but clear. What does nebulous mean? A, apparent. B, precise. D, ambiguous. Ambiguous. C, accurate. All right. So how to read letter C? Ambiguous or ambiguous? All right. So the answer is ambiguous or ambiguous. All right. So let's do some research on how to pronounce this word. Okay. So the answer for this item is ambiguous or ambiguous. So apparent, easy to see or understand. B, precise. This is a very accurate and exact. D, accurate, free from mistakes or errors. Nebulous, not clear, difficult to see, understand, and describe. The word nebulous is synonymous with ambiguous, hence C is the correct answer. Next, number 71, O Rizal is this is okay. O Rizal, is this the youth you said would be the hope of the motherland? This is an example of a letter A, allusion, B, metaphor, D, synecdoche, D, apostrophe. Okay, so the answer for this item is letter D, apostrophe. All right, so apostrophe, the addressing of a usually absent person or a usually personified thing rhetorically. In the given sentence, Rizal, an absent as well as a dead person, is being addressed rhetorically. And for our choice A, allusion, an implied or indirect reference. For metaphor, an expression that describes a person or object by referring to something that is considered to possess similar characteristics. Know, as, or like. You are the sun. Okay, so while letter C, synecdoche, a figure of speech by which a part is put for the whole. Example, 50 sail for 50 ships. Okay, so let's have number 72. What does the line for Confucius mean? On the day, find the right way, die properly at night. Okay, letter A, we need to live from morning until nighttime. B, we have to divide our time from morning until nighttime. C, we need to work hard in the morning so we can die at night. Letter D, we need to work hard in the morning so we can die at night. Okay, as you notice, letter C and D is the same thought. Okay, so our answer for this item is letter B. We have to divide our time from morning until nighttime. So C and D are just the same and not the best answers because the statement was taken literally. We are left to best options A and B. We we need to live from morning until nighttime. B, we have to divide our time from morning until nighttime. The best answer is B because in order to find the right way is to divide fairly, rightly our time. If we divide our time that way, we can die at night or sleep soundly because we know that we have done what should be done. Okay, so the answer for this item is letter B. We have to divide our time from morning until nighttime. Next, blank. You need the papers. Call Giuliani and she'll assist you. All right. Blank, you need the papers. Call Giuliani and she'll assist you. A, on case. B, in case. C, just case. D, by the use. Okay, so the answer is letter B, in case. So in case, here is used as conjunction, which means if all other options are wrong. Number 74, before the competition, the coach told his team to bring home the bacon. A, the team has to go to the market. B, the team has to win in the competition. C, the team has to compete with enthusiasm. Okay. Letter D, the team has to cheat in the competition. Okay, so the answer for this item is very clear that letter B, the team has to win in the competition. Okay, so bring home the bacon, achieve success. A, C, and D do not suggest success. Only B does. By winning the competition, they would achieve success. All right, number 75, there should be a cessation of inequity in the world. A, continuity. B, stop. C, movement. D, patronage. Okay, cessation. So the best answer for this item is letter B, stop. Cessation means a stopping of something action or some actions. The closest answer is B, which is stop. Okay, for letter A, continuity, the quality of something that does not stop or change as time passes. Letter C, movement, the act of moving from one place to another. D. Patronage, support that is given to a business's library, etc., by buying its goods or using its services. Okay, so let's have number 76. The Philippines is considered as a or an blank nation. A. ESL, B. EFL, C. English speaking, D. Foreign sounding. Okay, the Philippines is considered as or a blank nation. Okay, English speaking. Okay, so ESL. So this is usually for English as a second language. So teaching, some of the teachers is teaching to the foreign students as ESL teachers. So English as a second language, EFL, English as a foreign language, A and B when followed by nation wouldn't make any sense. So we are left with two best options, which are C and D. So English speaking, best answer because English is the language that is embedded in the curriculum of the Philippines. D, foreign. Okay, so this is letter C, English speaking. So letter D, foreign sounding. Not the answer because Filipinos have their own accent far from foreigners. So the best answer for this item is letter C, English speaking. Number 77, which phrase is associated with President Ramon Magsaysay? A, for democracy will die. B, for whom the bells tolls. C, to all the girls I have loved before. D, to whom it may concern. Okay, I think the answer for this item is letter A. Okay, that's right. So A, for democracy will die. All right. So everywhere that you would look or was a bandit of a crook, peace and order was a joke. Till magsaysay pumasok, that is why you will hear the people cry, our democracy will die kung wala si Magsaysay. During the 1950s, Ramon Magsaysay was about to run for president. The jingle was crafted around Magsaysay's image as a fighter against communist guerrillas. It was one the United States adored, but in the context of America's concern with communism infiltrating Southeast Asia, a differentiate surfaces. Our democracy will die kung wala si Magsaysay is a faint that reminder that Magsaysay and only could save this nation from the communist. Gentle persuasion or subtle mind control is the listener's prerogative. Okay, so let's proceed to item number 78. The Vice President for Academics gave her secretary an urgent instruction. Which of the following would be the most appropriate response from the secretary? A. I'll act on that immediately, ma'am. You'll have it on your desk as soon as possible. B. How urgent is that, ma'am? You'll have it on your desk as soon as possible. C. I'll take care of that after I'm done with my current task, ma'am. Okay, so the answer is letter A. I'll act on that immediately, ma'am. You'll have it on your desk as soon as possible. Okay, so for the letter B, how urgent is that, ma'am? You'll have it on your desk as soon as possible. C, I'll take care of that after I'm done with my current task, ma'am. Since the secretary is not sure when she can pass the task, plus she knows that it is urgent, the best answer is I'll act on that immediately, ma'am. You'll have it on your desk as soon as possible. Of course, she cannot say explicitly to the BPA that it is or be urgent because she might offend her. and she cannot hint to the VPA that what she's doing at the moment is more important than the task given to her, like what she could say in letter C. Okay, so let's have number 78. Which sentence is clearly expressed and has no error? A. The farmer plowed, has planted. Okay, so the farmer plowed, has planted, and has harvested his corn in record time. The farmer has plowed, planted, and harvested his corn in record time. Is A and B is the same. Next is letter C. The farmer plowed, planted, and harvested his corn in record time. Next, letter D. The farmer did plow, plant, harvest his corn in record time. Okay, so the answer for item number 79 is letter C. The farmer plowed, planted, and harvested his corn in record time. Okay, so let's proceed to number 80. Which of the following questions belong to the literal comprehension level? A. In the story, who is slow? B. Why is it good to be persistent? C. What are the advantages and disadvantages of being quick? D. Do you agree with the tortoise when it said that it best to be what you are? Okay, so the answer for item number 80 is letter A. In the story, who is slow? So on the levels of reading comprehension, literal, what is actually stated in the passage. Common questions used to elicit this type of thinking are who, what, when, and where questions. Interpretive, what is implied or meant rather than what is actually stated. Types of questions are open-ended, thought-provoking questions like why, what if, and how. 3. Applied, taking what was said literal and what was meant interpretive, and then extend, apply the concepts or ideas beyond the situation. Requires only the literal level of reading comprehension because it is a question which answer could be gotten from what is stated in a certain passage. While C, although it starts with what, requires more than just a literal level of comprehension as elaboration should be given. 81. Who died at the end of Iliad? All right. So A, Hector, B, Achilles, B, Agamemnon, D, Menelaus. So who died at the end of Iliad? Okay, it is Hector. So, and so the Trojans or Trojans buried Hector, breaker of horses. Okay, Iliad ends with Hector finally being put to rest after his death from Achilles' doing. So, sparing of the truth. So, this one is sparing of the truth. All right, so which is Rousseau's one of the important works on political philosophy? A. The Social Contract. B. Discourse on Method. C. The Treatise of Government. D. Candide. Okay, the Social Contract. The Social Contract by Rousseau is a book in which Rousseau theory, theorized about the best way to establish a political community in the face of problems of commercial society. B. Discourse on Method, René Descartes. C. The Treatise of Government is for John Locke. Okay, number 83, what is the smallest unit of sound of any language teaching in the Philippines? All right, so the smallest unit of sound of any language teaching in the Philippines. So the answer is phoneme. It is the smallest unit of sound in any language in teaching in the Philippines. So morpheme, a word or a part of a word that has meaning and that contains no smaller part that has meaning. And allophone, any of the speech sounds that represent a single phoneme, such as the aspirated key in kit and the unaspirated key in skit, which are allophones of the phonemic K. C, phoneme is the smallest unit of language, and this is what we are looking for. So this is the smallest unit of a language that may cause a change of meaning within a language, but that doesn't have meaning by itself. And for letter D, allomorph, any of the versions of a morpheme such as the plural endings S as in bats, Z as in bugs, and is as in buzzes for the plural morpheme. All right, so let's have number 84. The goals of English language teaching in the Philippines is to produce learners who A. Can communicate accurately, fluently, and appropriately. B. Have mastery of English pronunciation and grammar. C. Can use English in proper context. D. Can confidently speak in English. Okay, so our answer for item number 84, A. Can communicate accurately, fluently, and appropriately. So the end goals teaching and learning are communicative competence and multiliteracy. Communicative competence is the student's ability to understand and use the language appropriately and correctly to communicate in authentic situations. The second goal of English language teaching is multiliteracy. The term comes from multi or multi and literacy and implies that text is not the only way to communicate. Text is combined with sound and images. It is incorporated into movies, billboards, almost the sight of the internet and television. So aside from that, the learning area standard specifies the intended outcomes of English subjects from K to 12. For English, the learning area standard is the learner demonstrates mastery of the basic skills in the English language arts, communicates appropriately, fluently, and orally, and writes for a variety of purposes in different social and academic contexts at his or her level, while carrying out real-life tasks necessary to cope with the demands of a functionally literate and competent local, national, and global citizens. Okay, so let's have this last item, number 85. Which of the following is the story of a scholar who sold his soul to the devil in exchange for knowledge? A. Faust. Faust. B. Lucende. D. Candide. D. Sorrows of the Young Werther. Okay, so let's have letter A. So Faust or Faust. So Faust is the protagonist of a classic German legend based on the historical Johann Georg Faust. Faust is an erudite who is highly successful yet dissatisfied with his life, which leads him to make a pact with the devil, exchanging his soul for unlimited knowledge and worldly pleasures. Faust and the adjective Faust- Faustian imply a situation in which an ambitious person surrenders moral integrity in order to achieve power and success for the limited term. All right, so that's the end of our review for items number 61 to 85. So let's continue next time for item number 86. So that's the end of our review this time. Thank you very much for watching.